Reddit is experimenting with video and audio versions of posts. More on that in moments, but first, Apple appears to have accidentally leaked its camera-equipped AirPods in a video tucked into the macOS Tahoe 26.7 release candidate. Mac Rumors reported this. The new AirPods are said to have a camera that can feed low-res imagery to Apple's long-delayed AI Siri assistant, which can then tell the viewer what they're seeing via a new function called Visual Intelligence. They were first tipped by Bloomberg's Mark Gurman back in May. In the video, also revealed by ex-user @AaronP613, a man wearing AirPods asks Siri to remember the book he's currently checking out. In response, Siri's voiceover states, "With Visual Intelligence, your world becomes savable. See something you like? Just ask me to save it for later." The cameras aren't visible, though, and the AirPods he's wearing resemble the current AirPods Pro, other than a thicker stem. There are some privacy concerns. Though the new AirPods will have a low-resolution view of the world, they're still technically a surveillance device, which may turn off some users. Gurman reports they may have some sort of indicator of when the cameras are active, which would be the minimum for such a wearable. Given the demo video's presence in macOS 26.7, it looks likely that these camera AirPods will be announced at Apple's iPhone 18 event, expected to be held next month. And once upon a time, 1 gigabyte of flash memory was serious capacity, and it wasn't cheap either. In early 2002, the industry was abuzz about JM Tech's USB drive and its up to 1 gigabyte capacity. Today, that same capacity is tiny by consumer standards. Most of Kingston's current Data Traveler models start at 64 gigabytes, with some reaching 512 gigabytes. Storage got ridiculously cheap along the way, and the price collapse was just as dramatic. USB flash storage went from more than $8,000 per gigabyte in its early years to 94 cents per gigabyte by 2013. The basic recipe didn't change much, since a flash drive still needs a USB connector, controller, circuit board, casing, and 1 or more memory chips. The 1 gigabyte drive didn't become impossible to make. It became a pretty lousy thing to sell. Check out Hussein Parvez's article, Why Flash Drive Capacity Keeps Increasing and Why Small Drives Are Rarely Sold Today. And find the latest gadget news, reviews, updates, price drops, and more right now at Engadget.com. Reddit is known for not really changing much about its core features. It even maintains, for now, a 21-year-old version of its site for longtime users who want everything to always look the same. But now, the company is testing whether people want to experience posts and comments without having to read walls of text. Reddit is beginning to experiment with new audio and video features that make its text posts and comments more interactive, the company tells Engadget. With the test, which is starting to roll out now on Reddit's apps and website, users can choose to listen to posts or watch them as short-form videos. The company describes the test as a limited experiment affecting a sample of posts across select communities on the platform. The new audio and video formats will still link back to the original text posts and comments, which will remain unchanged, according to a Reddit spokesperson. It's not yet clear how Reddit is determining where to test the new format, but the company might be looking to highlight posts people might come across in searches that often surface Reddit threads. In one early example shared by the company, an 8-year-old post in the board games subreddit asking for suggestions for road trip games for adults has been converted into a 3-minute video. The clip, which appears to use AI-generated voices, narrates the OP's question and some of the top replies. The video is accompanied by text of the posts being narrated. Though Reddit says this early experiment is meant to understand if users think these types of posts are helpful, the company has recently added more video features elsewhere in the app. In June, the platform introduced video comments, which allow Redditors to post videos and comment threads that can then be watched in a full-screen player. The latest test is part of a broader effort from Reddit to draw more new users to the platform and keep casual lurkers coming back. CEO Steve Huffman previewed the change last month during the company's earnings call. There's an emerging content type elsewhere on the internet of basically podcasts where people read Reddit content, and so I think this version of like listen to or spoken Reddit can be really engaging as well, he said. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Steve Dent and Carissa Bell and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.